Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Just the Plant Room. So today we're going to I'm going to give you an update on some of the propagations that I did. And then we're going to do something fun because it can't just be all work. You know, with Halloween coming around, there's so many dollar store trinkets available. I figured we'd put something together real cute, real simple, real quick, that you could probably use for your plants. So if you like this type of content, stick around. All right, guys, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to give you an update on some of the propagations I did maybe about a month or so ago. I don't think it's been that long. You guys remember I took and I cut this plant up. We've got 3 sections, maybe 4, and I wanted to give you an update. So the chunks are starting to sprout. I know she doesn't look her prettiest, but she's doing okay, and I can see roots. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to focus on that, but there's roots growing. Now this piece was the piece that actually had the roots. So the expectation would be that it would continue to grow, but I also added some of those chunks that were cut off and it's sprouting. So I'm excited about that. And then these are the other pieces that we actually cut apart and got a new leaf coming. The chunk is growing a growth point there, and there's another one back here, one back here. So it seems to be doing pretty good, and I can see the root system in the pot. Now, this was the largest of the pieces, and even though it's in a dark pot, I can see that the roots are trying to go in. So I'm going to tip this as much as possible. I don't know if that's going to show, but you can see the aerial roots looking for the dirt. And she's putting out a new leaf. So I guess at the end of the day, my goal is once these all get established to try to rearrange them in a rectangular pot so that they can continue to grow, and hopefully I'll get better growth since I seem to understand more what she likes. So I'm going to put these guys down real quick. Bear with me. And show you a couple more things. All right. So remember I told you I had propagated my mini monstera? And you guys saw me check the roots and things of that nature. And I just wanted to give you an update. There, I gave one of the plants away. There's 5 plants here. And look, they're putting out new leaves. These are almost at a point where I want to actually give a few of them away to one of you lucky viewers. Here's another. A lot of new growth going on. Super excited. Let's see. This was the one that was planted in moss and hadn't done anything. So far from what I can tell, it's rooted, but she hasn't put out any new growth. Although I do see, I don't know if the camera will focus, right there, there's a growth point, and right here, there's a growth point. So I would say out of all of them, this one is the slowest one, but she had an unfair start. She started in that moss. And last but not least, from those propagations, this was just a lonely chunk that was out there. And she's actually rooting. How cute is that? And then this is a plant that I don't show very often. The mother plant lives upstairs in my office, but this is called a Syngonium lanceolate. And I took a couple of cuttings. This one rooted really well. The other one, not so much, so it's in water at the moment. But what I like about this Syngonium, which I don't see very often, is the leaves. It has, you know, that blue greenish color on the leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is another one of those plants that Obviously, I'm not a fan of having 2 or 3 of the same thing. So this will either be a giveaway or we'll put it on our shop at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update on these. So let's get on to the fun stuff. Now, the other day I went to the dollar store and I saw a couple of things and I was like, ooh, that would make something cute. So they had these skulls. And I know Halloween isn't for everybody, but this is supposed to be like a candy bowl. And my first thought was, let me cut the little tag off, was $1.25. You know, nothing is $1 anymore. My first thought was that would make a cute planter. So when I got home, just as an experiment, I took a plant and put it in there. And that's really cute all by itself. But I want to jazz it up a little bit, right? It's kind of plain. So we gonna snazz him out a little bit. Let me put this bad boy behind me. And here's my thought process. So I found these flowers, have a little spider on them, and we're going to decorate him a little bit. This is for a different project. That's for a different project. So here goes. Now, mind you, dollar store has all of this stuff, super affordable. If you like the holidays, if you like Halloween, that's one of my favorite times of the season. And I love to decorate. Next time you guys see us, ooh, these ain't gonna cut. Need something a little stronger. Hold on. Let me get my heavy duties. All right. I know these will cut. Next time you see the plant room, you'll notice that there's gonna be a few Halloween decorations scattered amongst the plants. Let's see. Now, I didn't do this beforehand, so this is all gonna be trial by error with y'all. So I was thinking something, oh, hold on, let me turn him around and get this up there. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. Okay, I was thinking something like that. And to give it just a little bit of stability, rather than glue it totally to him, I'm going to glue it to his fingers back here. So just a dab of hot glue to keep it in place. There we go. Yeah, that's on there. That's not going to go anywhere. And there we go. How cute and simple. I love it. What do you guys think? Simple, easy way to jazz up your space for Halloween. Check him out. Now, I'm sure you could probably jazz him up a little bit more, but I wanted to keep this super simple, and I think he looks adorable just like that. I don't think he needs any more of anything else. And plus, I like easy projects, right? And you know, I was thinking you could probably do these with those plastic pumpkins that they sell, you know, the ones that the kids use. Probably jazz that up, paint it black, maybe add some glitter to it and jazz it up a little bit and use it as a plant holder. Get your home in the fall season spirit. Now, for this one, I found these little hands, but as I was opening it, I noticed there's no left or right. So the thumb points the same way unless you put it on upside down. But what I was thinking was to take and put it like this as if it were grabbing the pot. Something along those lines. And then I have these little flowers that I thought I'd put in the middle. So we're gonna experiment together on this one because I really don't know what I'm doing, but what the heck, right? So we'll start with this first hand. And I think that's a good position for it. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of, trying not to burn myself like the last time. A little bit of glue there. Okay, that's one hand. Let me get another glue stick. Not yet. Another dab of glue on this one. Now, the cool thing to do would be to paint this one black. But, you know, it's just for this season, and because we're using this hot glue, you can always take these off as the season is gone. So I think that works. And then I was going to go ahead and take this spider off of here. Or, yeah, I'll take the spider. As I make a mess. Okay. And maybe, okay, we got to get that nubby down a little bit more. Maybe. There we go. And I don't want to put too much on it, but I think it needs a little something because just the two hands is not enough for me. So I found these little, I guess, felted roses. So I was thinking, let's see. You guys are designing here with me. Maybe a couple of, yeah, that might work. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, so I guess a little bit of glue here. Of course. Let's see. One of these days, I'm gonna get me one of them fancy, smancy glue guns. All right, that's what we got so far. Looking good, at least to me. Let's see, maybe about, oh, you don't want to stay. Don't you love live videos? Crap happens. All right, let's see if we can get that to actually stay on there. Maybe. Maybe a little bit more on this side. All right, I'm gonna hold that for a few minutes till it sets or cools down. See if we can get him to adhere. So what are you guys working on? Anything interesting? I've got hella plant chores. Hella plant chores. My Florida needs to be propagated. She's way over there, and as you can see, she's beyond that light and she's starting to lean and I'm afraid that she might snap. So that is on my to-do list like yesterday. I had a couple more plants as well that had to extend moss poles, and I've got some air layering that I need to separate. I might bring you guys along on the ride for that. Just a ton of plant chores. All right, I'm gonna face this to me a little bit so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, that might work. All right, so I'm gonna layer a couple of these guys on here and then we'll see what we got. Have you guys started getting your plants ready to bring them inside? I know a lot of you take plants out for the summer, for the growing season. What are you doing to get them ready to come in? Are you worried about the pests? Are you doing any type of treatments or anything like that? I have, I think, like 4 plants that always go out in the summer. That I need to start thinking about bringing them back in. But even though we're approaching October here in Georgia, it's been 90-something degrees. It's hot. So I think I have a little bit of time before I actually have to bring them in. But yeah, I plan on hosing them down, spraying them with some insecticidal soap, moving the soil around to see if there's actually anything that might be crawling around that I don't want to come in the house. I don't know if I should have put that one there. All right, one more, and then I'll turn it back around so you can see. All right. All right. Check that out. I think that's kind of cute. Now let's see, who can I put in here to demonstrate? Who do we have around that would look kind of cool in here? I'm sure I can find somebody. Let's see. Just for the sake of demonstration, we'll bring out this little ficus dude. And there we go. Let me move this out the way. I think that's kind of cute. Works for the holiday season. Simple, easy peasy. Spent, what, $2, $3, if that? So what do you guys think? Are you doing anything crafty for the holidays? Or I don't know if everybody considers Halloween a holiday, but for the season, fall. I have some other planty things that I want to do for the fall, and I'll keep you guys posted with whatever I put together. So if you like this type of content, stick around, come back, say hi, leave us a comment, like, subscribe, and follow. It's good to see you guys. Talk to you real soon. Bye.